Now, the Nigerian Health Watch, along with key stakeholders in the health sector, have called upon the government to accelerate investment, coordination, and implementation of programs aimed at enhancing nutrition and food security. The collective appeal seeks to evaluate policy progresses or policy processes and compile a compendium of good practices promoting inclusive policies and intersectoral coordination mechanisms in the realm of food security and nutrition. KAFTAN TV's correspondent Benedict Uku, who covered the dialogue in Abuja, reports that the primary recommendation put forth by health experts is the integration of climate change into nutrition programs. Here's the report.
The alignment with Sustainable Development Goal 2, which aims to create a hunger-free world by 2030, is seen as a crucial step in combating the global hunger crisis. Recent reports indicate that between 720 million and 811 million individuals worldwide suffered from hunger in 2020, representing an increase of approximately 161 million compared to 2019. The Nigeria Health Watch, in collaboration with other development partners on Thursday in Abuja, engaged relevant stakeholders on nutrition dialogue to explore ways to strengthen policies for nutrition security. Speaking at the dialogue, the Managing Director, Nigeria Health Watch, Vivian E. Kweazu, emphasized the need to develop actionable recommendations that will empower government agencies to effectively address climate change and food security.
And also this year is that crop failure has posed a big challenge on food security in the country. But in addition, the impacts of climate change is also seen in the fact that the food system is being threatened. We are not able to produce adequate food for the country to feed on. Even the food that's being produced is not as nourishing as it used to be. And these are issues that now impact on food security and impact on nutritional outcomes of children and also of people, growing adults, etc. So today we have brought together multiple stakeholders from the Ministry of Environment, the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Agriculture, in really understanding how all those three different sectors can collaborate better so that we as a country in Nigeria can have improved food outcomes.
The representatives from the Ministry of Health and Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development outlined practices aimed at mitigating the impact of climate change on nutrition. One of the key recommendations put forth was the development of national guidelines on nutrition policy during emergencies.
There is need for governance and leadership in Nigeria to ensure nutrition is addressed in climate resilient development and national climate change processes. There is also need to increase policy coherence and multidisciplinary collaboration at local, regional, national, and international level to enhance food chain sustainability and local access to adequate nutrition.
The ministry is taking a lot of steps. For example, the issue of getting nutritious food to people. So this has been taken care of through making sure that people learn now how to reduce the use of chemical fertilizer to inorganic fertilizer for health reason.
Also speaking, the Director of Program, Nigeria Health Watch, Kemisola Agbaoye, spoke about implementation of Climate Act to address poor nutrition.
But Nigeria is just not advancing as quickly as we need to, given the threats that climate change has to our environment, to our health, and to life as a whole. Nigerian population is growing. By 2050, will be over 400 million. What food will these people eat? If we do not think about what to do to mitigate or to adapt to climate change, if we don't think about climate resilient programming for nutrition and for health, then we would be in big trouble. We need the government to understand how connected and how related climate change is to health and to nutrition.
During the panel discussion, stakeholders proffered solutions for enhancing the capacity of smallholder farmers to adopt sustainable farming practices, adopting a multi-sectoral approach to address nutrition challenges, and establishing sustainable financing mechanisms for nutrition programs.
The majority of the food that we consume in this country, 75%, 80%, is actually produced by smallholder farmers. And if we don't really ensure that policy and investments support their efficiency and resilience, then we're going to be missing a really big opportunity. So supporting smallholder farmers, making sure that they're able to increase their yields and produce more, not just to bring food to the system, but also to improve their own livelihoods as well.
As the nation collectively work towards a hunger-free world by 2030, the Nigeria Health Watch aims to leverage these recommendations to influence policies and promote the integration of climate change into nutrition programs.